What is up, Michigan Nation? It's your boy TJ Ronin. I got my guy Johnny Olden in the house. How we doing, Johnny? What's up, brother?
I'm all right. I'm ready for this game Saturday and ready to win the championship on Monday.
We got a big game. Do we happen to have a big game? What's going on this Saturday, Johnny? Refresh my memory.
Saturday we will be cutting nets. That's the plan.
Nets, son.
Cutting
so for
nets.
Those who don't know, and if you don't know, how don't you know? Michigan, Arizona. Hold on.
Johnson.
Pause that. Here we go, boys. Is the spread? Did the spread? All right, it's still at 1.5. The spread's still at 1.5, Johnny. Big game, Johnny. Big game. How we feeling, bro? How you feeling about it?
Honestly, I'm pretty confident because Michigan plays a certain style of ball, which is we can play any style of ball you want to play as an opponent. So Arizona plays in the paint, inside the three-point line, efficient type of game. They don't really shoot many threes. I think they make 5 a game. Michigan makes about 9 a game, and we've been scorching hot in the tournament from 3. So I'm hoping that we can continue that and force them to play a way that they don't want to play, that they're not a three-point shooting team. So try to shoot with us and end up getting your lights shot out.
You know, I didn't know that Arizona only averaged 5 threes a game, bro. That's wild. I need to look.
Yeah, they're an efficient paint team.
I didn't know. They got a few guys above 40. They got like 3 guys above 40. They got another one at 39.
They just don't shoot them a lot.
Yeah. No, it's interesting. It's interesting. Yeah. So I agree with you though. Like, listen, this is the team I was most worried about in March Madness, Arizona. I knew that we probably crossed them in the Final Four. We hoped Purdue could handle it, and I wanted to get some revenge on their ass. But so Michiganders is to the point. I mean, the same thing here. And I agree with you, Michigander. I've noticed some Arizona fans, they cocky, Johnny. Have you seen some of the Arizona message boards? And they think they got this. They think they got it in the bag, bro.
I haven't seen it, but honestly, they kind of deserve to be cocky. Both teams deserve to be cocky. This ain't no cupcake or Cinderella. This is 2 juggernauts right here. So, you know, I get it because we over here we're cocky too. So it's both ways. Like,
that's effing wild, bro. So apparently Arizona ranks 360th out of 365 teams in 3-point attempts a game.
You see what I'm saying?
It's fucking wild. I don't know why I didn't know that.
So if we get hot from 3, because we can get hot from 3 and still get 2s. It's not likely they're going to get hot from 3 because they don't take them.
Yeah. That's crazy, dude. I'm looking this up just to confirm it because I ran through AI, not gonna lie. Let's just confirm it though. Fuck. 359th is so 359. So they shoot. That can't be right. Attempt. It says they shoot 15, Johnny.
No, they make 5. They make 5 a game.
They make 5, but they shoot about 15. Although they shoot 16. Where's Michigan rank in this? This is interesting. I didn't even look at this before.
Did I say shoot 5?
Yeah, I think you said shoot. Maybe I misheard you. Michigan's 106. We shoot 20. We shoot 25. That's still interesting. But still, though, to your point, Johnny, I think you're right. I don't see us losing unless they're going to be shooting more threes than that. I didn't know they were that limited in their. I was looking at their shooters percentages, which are pretty good, which we can look at that together actually. Let's go to Arizona.
Because
So they got shooters, bro, like 40%, 39, 45, right? These guys are getting minutes. These are 20-minute players, another 45-minute guy, he averages 21 minutes a game. Oh, no, he doesn't. He averages 13. Still, though, I mean, you would think, Johnny, they would shoot more with percentages, but I guess maybe that's why their percentages are so high because they don't shoot a lot.
Yeah, they're killing you in the paint. So when they do take them, it's a timely three, and it's probably an open three because they're killing the paint so much.
That's wild. All right. I'm glad to know that. Yeah. I mean, look, I think it's going to be a tough game. I think we are going to win the game, but I think it's going to be like a 3 or 5 point victory, Johnny. I don't think we're going to blow boys out. I will say this, though. If we blow them out, and when I mean blow out, I mean more than 10. Shit. If they win by like 15, bro.
That's what I need them to do.
Yeah,
bro. I can't stand these close games when there's football, basketball, especially basketball, bro. Because the last 2-3 minutes, if they're down or we're down, it's gonna be foul. Like the last minute and a half of a close college basketball game lasts like 30 minutes.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I mean, shit, bro. I mean, what's funny is like watching the Iowa State game, or I'm sorry, not the Tennessee game. I love games like that. Like some people don't like it because it's boring. Like, oh, you won, But hey, I love just chilling, watching, knowing I'm moving on. Just enjoying the day, bro. Like no stress, all good.
Yeah, last week was beautiful, bro. Control. I mean, that wasn't a controlled butt whooping. That was just destruction. Like y'all destroyed.
Yeah.
Second half,
21-0 run or whatever.
Yeah, we go up 20 going into the half. We come out second half, get up 30. It's ball game. You ain't coming back from that. So that was just beautiful. I need something like that. I don't need that, but give me a comfortable 15, 20.
Fucking, I'm looking at their so Pate's 6'8". I'm trying to see what's their center, what's his height? 7'2". Okay.
They match up well with us.
Yeah.
They do.
Okay.
And they got 3 freshman phenoms too.
Yeah, they got the size like we do, it looks like. Well, who wants them more is how it's about to go down. I know they got the freshman. Yeah,
honestly, I hope we come out and shoot their lights out.
Yeah, bro. Well, I mean, like everyone has said, if we shoot anywhere near 40, it's over. It's over for anybody. But all right. So give me a score prediction, and then we'll move on to football real quick. Then we'll get our callers. I see our boys are in the chat. I see Moose. I see Quinn. I see Juju. My guy beat up. I saw him in the house, and everybody else. It's good to see everybody. Shout out to Michigander. Shout out to John in the chat. Huh?
I'm gonna go 85-75.
Damn.
Yeah.
I was just looking. What was I looking at? Actually, you know what? I need to pull this up. Swanky Wolverine built this. I don't know why I didn't think about bringing this up earlier. So Swanky Wolverine actually built a breakdown between the two teams. Let's share that. So you got 85-79, you said?
75. 85-75.
Okay.
Because if we get through Arizona, bro, I think we're going to blow the doors off of UConn and Illinois. We done came too far now.
See, I'm thinking it's going to be a closer game because both teams are so good defensively. I'm thinking it's going to be like 75-70.
No, I'm just going with my prediction that we somewhat shoot their lights out.
Yeah.
And that the last to get to 10 or that could be free throws at the end. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. And my guy John put it out there for everybody. Programming note: we will be doing a post-game show after the Final Four, win or loss. We will be doing one, so we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Hopefully, the boys get it done. Johnny, I'm going to be at the national championship game, bro. If we win,
you going?
I'm going.
Oh, so you really need us to win?
I need us to win. Well, we lose, it'll get handled, right? But if we win, yeah, I'm going, bro. It's going down. So
It's in Indiana.
Yep, Indianapolis. So about a 4.5 hour drive for me. No big deal. Fuck
Oh
it.
yeah.
Yeah, we ball, Johnny. All right, Johnny.
Had it
Let's
in Tampa.
What up?
They should have had it in Tampa.
Should they have, Johnny?
Oh yeah, they should have had it in Tampa. I think we had a first round. We should have had the big one though.
Hell yeah. All right, chat. Let us know what you guys think the score prediction of the Michigan Arizona Final Four matchup. Bro, I'll say this too though. What you guys think it'll be? Give us the score predictions, what you guys got. But I'll say this, Johnny. I wish this was the national championship game, though. I wish we were playing somebody else and we were in Arizona was last. Not because I'm afraid of Arizona. No, I just think this is gonna be such a great game. I think a national championship would have been epic. Like, not saying that, like, listen, if we got to play against UConn,
I think we're gonna destroy whoever wins on that side.
I think UConn's gonna win. I think it's gonna be whoever wins this is gonna play UConn. And I think whoever wins this is gonna win it all. But UConn's is a very respectable team. Like, I'm not sleeping on them. Illinois, if Illinois won, bro, I'd be like, it's over. It's fucking over. We're cooking them.
Whoever UConn, Illinois, Michigan cutting down nets.
Yep. We got Ryan Hall in the house, $10 super chat. Thank you, Ryan. We appreciate you. Arizona's built like Michigan. Michigan should be better in the half court. Probably going to be a heck of a game. I've actually to hit on that. A lot of people are saying like our passing, Johnny, is gorgeous. Like, our half court offense is elite. Not many teams pass it like we do because our team does do the extra pass. And we're gonna see though against Arizona's defense though. Like, that's how effective is it against Arizona's defense. Thankfully Elliot Cadeau's good because that would have been crazy. You see that shit, Johnny? What'd you think when you saw that on April 1st?
What an allergic reaction?
So he had cashews on. There was cashews on his meal. I can't remember what they ate, but there was like cashews on top of it, and he has a peanut allergy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, oh boy, here we go again. Here we go.
When I first saw it, I was like, oh, some April Fool's shit. Because I got effed so hard. I woke up and I saw, the Detroit Lions traded for Myles Garrett. And it was from an account that like is an account I like, And I'm like, what? And it took me about 30 seconds to realize my ass got played, bro. I was like, fuck, dude. And then the Elliot Cadeau stuff went off, and I was like, I don't even know what to believe anymore right now, bro. But
I was like, here we go.
Yeah, can't lose Elliot Cadeau. Can't lose none of them. All right, Johnny, appreciate we are now, we are 88 away from a second hour, boys. But let's talk a little football, Johnny, before we get to our callers. What's your thoughts on the stuff you've been hearing, Johnny? Like, we've been hearing come out of camp right now. I mean, there's a lot of interesting, I would say, positive notes coming out of camp. There's one negative right now that I would say is a true negative, but outside of that, everything's been pretty damn optimistic.
I've liked what I've heard. The problem with me at this point, I'm numb to the off-season talk because I can't see practice. I can't see practice. I know Garrison laughing somewhere. Because they can actually watch their practices and see actual football being played, so you can judge for yourself. It's not so I'm numb to it. I like what I'm hearing, but I'm not taking anything as set in stone or anything like that. Not just yet.
Yeah. Well, no, I agree. I mean, I agree that look, we take everything with a grain of salt, right? I mean,
the smallest.
I'm gonna tell you, Johnny. Well, Johnny, I'm gonna tell you, I appreciate you because I'm buying in, dude. I'm not gonna lie, I'm buying into the hype a little bit here. I'll tell you what I buy into and what I don't. I'll tell you what I buy into. I'll tell you what I'm like unsure about, and I'll tell you what I'm concerned about. But I buy into, bro, that the culture and the standard of things and the structure There's a different vibe right now in Ann Arbor. I'm 100% buying into that because I've heard from parents that that's what their kids are telling them, and like that's the. And then not only that, you hear from the player interviews that does look 100% legitimate. I think we can
I can
definitely,
believe that. Now,
yeah,
now I can believe that.
yeah. I think that's fair. That's a fair thing. We can all. The next thing, Johnny, and I guess it just comes down to how much do you want to believe it. The buzz with the wide receivers, the buzz with the running backs, the buzz with the playmakers that Michigan appears to have on offense. Where do you stand there, Johnny? Are you drinking Kool-Aid, or are you not yet? Not for John. He's just gonna sit and drink his sparkling
The,
water
the,
until
the running backs, I believe 100%.
yeah.
Like I got faith in them, and your boy, the new Adrian Peterson, I believe he's a stud. So I can
Yep.
believe that. The receivers,
Yeah.
I mean, it's almost a whole new room. So
Yeah, it is.
I can somewhat believe that also.
Yeah, I'm committed. I'm bought in. I'm buying all the stock.
It's just the offense as a whole. I gotta see it come together, and I gotta see Bryce.
That's where. Yep.
In live fire, you getting hit because practice ain't the game. QB, you don't get hit in practice.
Right.
So that's it.
So that's where we actually agree, Johnny. Where I'm unsure is what is Bryce? Where's he at? How's he developing? What we are hearing out of camp that isn't a positive is that Bryce has had turnover issues. Throwing against this defense, so has Tommy Carr, but Bryce has had consistently more turnovers from what I've heard. So that is a thing. Now the counter is, well, he's going against a new defense. And Jay Hill's defense causes turnovers. That's what they do. That's what they effing do, bro. So he's known for that. The question is, how does Bryce respond? Does it make him better? Or the reality is this, Johnny, the offense is only going to go as far as Bryce is going to take it.
I think you're going to have to scheme, I think you're going to have to scheme more for him. You're going to have to scheme up the passing game more, and also use his legs a little bit more, which they're planning on doing, obviously.
That's right.
Because they're not the former staff that's coaching for dummies. So they're going to do that, but I think you're going to have to scheme it up a little bit more in that passing game to help him. Whether that's everything I always talk about when things are going bad, motion, eye candy, shifting formations, things like that, to make the defense confused, to help him.
Right. Yeah. I mean, well, and to Michiganer's point, this is a new offense. So there's that as well, right? He's going through installs. He's learning what his reads are. He's taking in a lot. He's got to learn to trust his offensive line. But as long as, I'll just say this, I think we're gonna have a top 30 offense.
You think top 30?
Top 30 offense. Yeah, in both yards and points. It could be better. It could be better.
I can believe that. I can believe it, because the run game is gonna be elite 9 times out of 10.
Oh, I believe it will. The hider hype's insane right now. So
it's what we're missing or the question mark is, the passing game going to be consistent? Is it going to be consistent? If somebody is locked on stopping the run, can Bryce beat you consistently with his arm? That's the question. Can we see a deep bomb this year? When was the last time we saw a deep bomb completed?
Shit, you're gonna get Garrison going, bro. That's his biggest thing on Underwood, because his third level throwing was not very good, bro. It was not accurate. It just wasn't. But let's see. I mean,
bomb completed in about 3 years.
Well, I'll tell you this: we got the horses to do it, though. We got the horses to do it. I think go on.
We actually got a coach that isn't scared to call it to throw deep.
Well, check this out, bro. So we all know Dakota Garant, which you're familiar with Dakota Garant, right, Johnny?
What's that?
You know who Dakota Garant is, right?
Who is that?
No? All right, let's do this. All right, let's all And we'll get Juju up here. Call-in link is in the chat, guys. You guys want to talk some
I'll be
ball?
right back.
Call in. We'll get Juju up here in a moment. I see Timothy in the background. Shout out to Timothy. All right, so let's Dakota Garant, for those unfamiliar. I think some of you already know, though. He is the alpha wide receiver one. We want. He's a must get, in my opinion. A straight up must get.
Dog over there eating the box.
It's all right. Just make sure you don't eat that shit. All right, this is Dakota Garant, bro. So this is Dakota Garant out of Harper Woods, Michigan. This is Ron Bellamy is working very hard here. And what I'll do is I'll pull up his huddle right now. We'll watch it together. We'll get Juju up here. But so he did a surprise visit last week. And another big time receiver actually visited either today or yesterday. I'm not quite sure at the moment, but it's Quentin Burrell. But this is Dakota Garant. Johnny, tell me you don't want Dakota Garant in our offense. Check this out. And I'm going to tell you what he said. There's a reason why I'm bringing this up, because he visited practice. So this is 27. This is this cycle. This kid, in my opinion, Johnny, is the real deal. This kid, in my opinion, Johnny, shit, I'll just let his film do the talking. You'll see. You'll see. Watch.
Don't do him like that.
He's a must get, bro. He's a must get. We'll get Juju up here. So let's pull Juju up. Hey, Juju, how we doing, brother?
What's good? What's the word?
Shit, bro. We're just chilling till Saturday.
Till Saturday, huh?
Yeah. Just chilling.
Trying to cut down some nets.
Man, are we ever? For the first time.
Two nets left. Let's get it.
2 games. Kind of like
Well, let me ask you all this question. Do you think all right, let me ask you a question that might not be very popular with people. Do you think they should cut nets down for winning the Elite Eight?
No.
Me either.
Well, the Final Four is the thing. You hang a banner for the Final Four.
Yeah, you should. I think you should be able to cut nets for Final Four, and I think you should be able to cut nets for like winning the Final Four, not fucking.
I think the Elite Eight shit is corny.
Yeah, I don't think you should cut nets when you win the Elite Eight.
That's what makes college basketball weird, because getting
you don't
to the
gotta
Final
win.
Four it's an actual accomplishment.
I know. Bro,
that can save your job.
Johnny, people got mad at me because I said this season's natty or bust. I had some people be like, "You can't say that." Fuck, I can't. Yes, I can. I did.
No, this
natty or bust. And what are you seeing right now? We're 1 game away.
Bro, it's never. But this is the greatest Michigan team ever or something.
Yeah, bro. If they don't win it, they fell short. I'm sorry if that bothers anybody, but that's the reality of it.
It just so happens they have to go through a team that's probably one of the best teams in the last decade.
Bro, what's crazy, and I heard someone say this, and I fully agree with it. If either of these teams were in the tournament like the last year or two, or like they'd win this. Like these are championship caliber teams that just happen to be in the same year on the same side of a bracket.
I think 3 years ago, UConn, Michigan, and Arizona would be, bro. I mean,
yeah. Yep. No, I know. So yeah, but to your point, Johnny, that I find it also weird that in college basketball, you don't have to win it all to be considered. For one, for it to be considered a good year, and 2, a successful year. Like people count Final Four as a success. I think I'm gonna be real with you. I think that needs to change, bro. People are gonna so disagree with me, and that's fine. But bro, we're at a point where if you ain't winning it, what are we doing? Why am I celebrating? Do I celebrate now that I have a 12-team playoff in college football when I get down to the Final 4 teams? No, I don't. No, I don't.
This is college basketball. See, you trying to get in here with your money and change tradition. You trying to change tradition, bro.
Isn't that funny, Johnny? Isn't that funny? I'm opposite on this one. Isn't that funny, bro? I agree with you. You're right. You're not wrong.
This is why I think March Madness is the hardest playoff caliber thing, because we obviously have eyes, and the best teams don't always win.
No.
Best team, you can clearly see with your eyes they've been the best all season. It takes one shooting night from a team. That's why it's so hard. I feel like it's the hardest tournament / playoff in sports.
It is. You know, we felt it. We felt it multiple times, and that's why it's really natty or bust for Michigan as Michigan fans, because we remember Villanova, we remember Louisville, who vacated their title. We remember getting there and losing. It's time to win a championship.
Yeah, I mean, if you ask me, yes, I do feel like we're the best team in the country, and I think we've been that all year. You know, a few slip ups. I'm not.
Yeah, Wisconsin. Yeah.
And the Big Ten has shown that they're the best conference. Also,
clearly, yeah. Clearly, I agree. Well, all right. So Hailstorm's right. It's been so long. It's been since '89, bro. Like we have to win. We have to win. All that. Like at the end of the day, Final Fours are nice, right? They're a nice. Final Fours are like winning a conference championship almost, like in comparison to football, right? Like it's an achievement, but the prize is the natty. Like we need a natty. We have one. It's hard to get, but we need another, bro. Like if we want our basketball program, like if Dusty stays, which I expect him to stay,
he's staying. There's no.
Yeah. So did anyone hear his comment today? Actually, we should play it. Did anyone hear his comment?
I can't believe he took that interview with that fucking scumbag
Goodman.
Oh my god, he just gave.
Yeah, let's play it for everybody. All right, let's do that. All right. Oh, fuck, never mind. We'll talk about Dakota Garon in a minute. We'll get to that. We'll get to Dakota Garon.
We'll get to football. We'll get to football.
Yeah, there's plenty of time for that. Fucking. So Johnny, did you see this where he was asked? Here, we'll just play it.
The North Carolina.
Yeah, I ain't heard this.
Obviously, there's been a lot said about the North Carolina opening. Your name has been attached. Tommy Lloyd's name has been attached. Can you comment on it? I mean, I know what you're going to say. I know what you're going to say, but I got to do my job and ask as well.
I decided last year when my alma mater came open that no matter what you said, it could be misinterpreted, and so I'm forever going to not comment on any job that's not mine. I'm incredibly happy and honored and blessed to be the coach at Michigan in the Final Four, representing this amazing university and athletic department. But I'll never comment on a job.
Last one. Obviously, there's been a lot said about the North Carolina.
So that's
your name has been attached.
So that's where we are with that. Now, listen, the buzz is the contract's in motion. And they started this thing over a month ago. So now, from my understanding, it's not going to be resolved until after the tournament, though. So we'll just have to wait and see.
Yeah.
But
which I do think we get it done. I as corporation like 83-74.
Yeah, I'm extremely confident we get it done. Plus, I think Ward Manuel's comments about it's his responsibility to make sure Dusty May ends his coaching career at Michigan. I really think we might see a lifetime contract like deal. I think it's very possible we see a very long term with a lot of promises that won't be on paper. You know what I mean? Now, maybe on paper in the sense that he's aware of it and that they have an agreement to. It won't be public, though. Like, there'll be like NIL promises, things of that nature. But we'll see. We'll see.
I mean, you guys did mention one thing. Just quickly touch on the basketball. I was just listening to you guys, your keys and everything. One thing that's not being brought up is, which we've done a great job of, and I was very impressed with what we did with Tennessee because they're very physical, and it did worry me in that game. They're not talented. I knew we pull away, but we destroyed them and we matched the physicality. Arizona is beyond physical, and their half-court offense is really not that good against really good teams. The thing that kills the teams, their offensive rebounding. You got to rebound. Like the defensive rebound, that is how they are scoring, and that's how they get fouled so many times. They offensive rebound the hell out of that ball. So just defensive rebound, match physicality. It's going to be interesting. I don't know if they're going to go with the 3 big lineup. They have a third guy that is really fucking
6'7".
good.
Yeah.
I have no idea if he's going to come, and he's the best rebounder, damn offensive rebounder, really per minute in the country. So I have no idea if they're going to match. It'll be interesting if they match, because then that hurts them in different ways. I have no idea what they're going to do. This game is very interesting. I do think Arizona has the better starting 5 as a whole.
You do?
Because they're guard play.
So all right. So my argument would be I think their backcourt's better. I think our front court's better. Like, did you hear the comment? I wonder if I could play the clip or not, if I'd get copyrighted. It was on the Big Ten Network. I don't know. I probably shouldn't do it, but essentially, my guy, I'm gonna find it here, said, where the fuck is it? He said, damn. Sometimes I don't know when I post things. Essentially said this is the greatest front court in college basketball history because you have 3 first rounders.
No, that I agree with. I agree. I was gonna get to that too. I do think this is the greatest front court. I mean, because of their styles.
It sounds hyperbolic, but I mean, when you really look at it, it's not common to have 3 first-round front
Well, in
court
their style,
players.
I mean, their styles that they play with. I mean, they play so well off each other. But I mean, yes, I do think Arizona has the better floor because they really have no hole, like in their starting 5. Like if you go matchup for matchup, their 1 and 2 guard is better than our 1 and 2 guard, and then we can take the 3, cool, but the gap between our guards and their guards is more, in my opinion. It's more, and the gap between their big and our big is not as much of a gap. So I think their floor is better, but our ceiling is is higher than anyone's in college basketball. That is why
we agree.
That is why I pick, and that's why I think we're the best team, because if we play anywhere close to that, no one's touching us. No one's touching us. And I think we have a hair better depth than them. I like our depth pieces a little bit more than them. And
well, so all right, so to hit on that, Juju, and I'm glad you brought. So they're 8 deep and we're 8 deep. We're both 8 deep teams. I wish we had LJ Case on. This is where the LJ Case on effect could matter, like to have that second. But Michigan has acclimated. They know how to play. Like they're playing well without. I think the tournament bit us because we didn't know how to handle ourselves without LJ.
Well,
it took a minute to adjust.
They had to adjust, and the thing that has me confident is Roddy Gale is playing amazing. He's playing phenomenal,
offensively and defensively.
Very confident. That in particular, because I know what I'm going to get from Trey McKinney. I know what I've gotten from him for all year.
I told people McKinney was going to step up.
Yeah, Mr. Not missing mid-range ever. Like that kid is going to be a star next year.
Facts.
So Roddy Gale has me super confident that our 2 depth pieces are better than theirs. Like you just rebound the ball, and the turnovers are going to be big. And if we hit 8 to 9 3-point shots, I don't see them beating us.
That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying.
Not with their style, Johnny, because they want to do what we do really the best in college basketball, defend the 2. That's what they want to do. And we're elite at that. They're going to have to hit outside shots.
Yeah, I'm trying to find. There's a graphic that has Roddy Gale's numbers versus the season versus March, and it's hilarious, bro.
Bro, he's
Matthew Miller. Now the Big Ten was the best basketball conference.
Bro, I was good, dude. I have that. I want to hit on that, Johnny. We'll hit on that in a second.
How do you argue it's not though? Like,
I'm sorry, Juju. What'd you say?
No, I'm just saying. Like, I get it. Like, the Big 12 has like the top is really good, but an overall conference, I mean, bro.
I mean, how can anyone honestly say it's not the Big Ten? I mean, the Big Ten dominated the fucking NCAA. We win our head-to-heads. Like the Big Ten's, I'm sorry. Like I hate to rub it, I hate to fucking rub it in the SEC's face, but the SEC is slipping. It's slipping. You know it. There's a reason why the last 3 national championships in football are in the Big Ten. There's a reason why the Big Ten is dominating basketball. The Big Ten has their NIL figured out right now. Damn, I'm trying to find this graphic because it's so fucking funny.
Yeah, he's averaging like 10, 5.
Yeah,
Roddy,
Roddy's a fucking dog, bro.
And bro, he's hit 5 fucking threes in this tournament. He had 3 like in 3 months.
Did you see his comment on April Roddy?
Oh yeah.
He goes April Roddy's better than March Roddy. I was fucking dying, bro.
I was like, oh shit. All right. I mean,
was like, my man, let's go.
Yeah,
him and Yax were live on TikTok last night. I caught the end of it.
All right. I got him say something.
Oh boy.
I really ain't feeling these dance videos.
They weren't
Hey,
dancing.
I
They
don't
weren't
give a shit
dancing.
if
They
he
were just
danced to
talking.
the damn moon if he's gonna average 25 and 8.
Hey, but Johnny? Have you seen these dance videos?
I've seen some of them.
He averaging 25 and 8 in the tourney.
He's playing like the best player in the nation right now.
I think he
But
is. Like
The whole team's doing the dance videos too. It ain't even just like the Yaxel. Like they're doing this like dance off shit.
We have to get at us as old heads. We have to get over it. That's their generation. That's their generation, bro.
To your point before we move to football.
Unless it's Ohio State doing something gay or something, then I'm going. Then I got to talk about it.
I know we got to move to football, but to your point, I do think Cam Boozer is going to win the Player of the Year because he's been more consistent. But I think Yaxel is the best player in college basketball.
I don't know. Yeah. Well, the only problem is, and this is people's argument, because Yaxel's averaging like 15 a game.
When did the vote?
He does everything on the court.
When do they vote on it?
Literally everything on the court he does. It's
if
Dominican
they vote,
LeBron.
If the vote is like around this time, he might get it.
I just don't think
they already voted.
Because there's games where he just doesn't show up. Like, but in every big moment, he shows up. Every big game, he raises it. Like there's no one that has that ceiling in big game because he does everything the floor: defend, assist, rebound, score.
He's been balling.
Have you heard?
He's been playing like a superstar.
Well, dude, have you heard the nickname that Twitter gave him?
Yeah, Dominican LeBron. I literally just said
Dominican
it like
LeBron. Dominican LeBron, bro. That's so fucking funny.
I fuck with it.
It's kind of hilarious, bro.
They gotta close the deal.
I talk a lot of shit about LeBron, but like people need to understand, I have him ranked 3rd all time, bro. Like I do respect his ass, but fucking, he's just a flopping ass bitch, and I don't like that.
Magic's the #1 point guard, also.
What?
We're not even gonna.
Magic's the best point guard ever. You say,
bro? He's the best point guard at retiring early.
Steph Curry is a 2 guard.
Steph is the greatest point guard of all time.
Yeah. All right. Here, let's have. All right. I think the greatest starting. He plays the 1. I think the greatest starting 5 ever is Shaquille O'Neal, LeBron James, Michael Jordan, Kobe, and Steph Curry. I think no one could beat that 5. I think there's no 5.
As long as it has Steph in it, I don't think anyone can beat it.
Yeah, you have Shaq. You ain't doing shit with Shaq. You got LeBron who can stretch the 4, and you already know what LeBron can do. Defensively, the team is a dog. I mean, Curry's your only liability, but he ain't awful.
Yeah, and you can hide him on defense as he done in their career.
Yeah. Exactly. And then not only that, your 4 through 3 or your 4 through 2 can guard almost anybody. I mean, outside of a 5. But even LeBron could switch off on a 5, huh?
Let me push back for the old heads. You give Magic that team, he averaging 20 assists.
There's really like, I mean, if you're gonna go
Michael Jordan ain't gonna let Magic pass in the ball. Michael Jordan's carrying up the goddamn floor. What are you talking about, bro?
No. Jordan, unlike LeBron, can play off ball, moves without the ball.
Yeah. Well, I'll say the only negative with my team is Kobe and Jordan might fucking have a shoot.
They're gonna be fighting over them shots.
I know, but my shot.
If they're destroying people, then they're just gonna enjoy destroying.
Yeah,
we definitely gotta get to football. But I'm even gonna take it further. I don't think he's just the best point guard. I think he's the most dangerous offensive player in the history of basketball.
All right, now Juju, God, dog. I was trying to. I was just trying to have a cool 30.
All right, Juju. All right, listen, I'm sorry, guys. The show's getting slightly diverted. We will get to Michigan basketball and football. I just have a question. Juju, who do you think is better, Steph Curry or LeBron James?
Oh, I mean, it's easy for me. I mean, I watched it my whole life. Him whooping this man's ass, just repeatedly belt.
I can respect this.
You're going to say Curry?
Belt. Steph Curry is the GOAT. Of all goats, I want y'all to hear me clearly. He is the GOAT.
All right, Juju, put the Henny down now.
Oh, wait. You got Steph Curry over Michael Jordan, bro?
I got Steph Curry over your favorite's favorite. I got Steph Curry
over the GOAT that we all know.
I got Steph Curry over your favorite lunch lady with the special cookies, bro. I got Steph Curry over every single basketball player known to man.
That's wild.
Steph Curry can't hold a candle to Michael Jordan.
And nobody can check him either.
I mean, he could hold a candle, but that
It's a
candle would be
small
blown out.
candle.
He
It's a
can hold. I
small
mean, he can
candle.
hold a candle.
It ain't
Steph
a
Curry's in the
candle.
top 10 debate.
Hey,
Possibly top 5.
TJ, you right. This is what he can hold.
Yeah, that's what he's doing. It's gonna go out, but he's
This man
holding it.
said you showing his
holding
age,
it.
bro. You don't even know my age, bro.
That's what he can
GOAT,
hold
bro.
to Jordan.
It's the GOAT, bro. It's the GOAT.
Yeah. Shout out to the chat, by the way. All right, that was our diversion. That was our basketball talk. We'll move on. All right, Juju, what's your prediction for the game? Give me a score. Did I ask that yet?
Oh, I gave it. I said 83-74. I think it's gonna be really close.
Damn.
I think it's gonna be really close, but the free throws, I think they're gonna foul us when we're up like 4, and it's gonna extend.
I don't think we get to 80.
what
I think the game's gonna be too tough. Oh, Pistons fighting. Let's go. Fuck these dudes. Let's go.
I do think I think if Arizona's gonna win this game, I think it's gonna be a really fast-paced game though.
Yeah.
Both teams love to run.
All right, let me get some of these super chats, and then we'll get to our callers. I apologize, boy. Juju, you can rock with us. All right, Ryan Hall, 5 gifted memberships to the Voice of College Football. We appreciate you, Ryan. Thank you very much. Michigander in the house. Michigan has Yaks. Arizona doesn't. Simple as that. It's that simple. It's 1 + 1 here, Johnny. All right, I wanted to point this little tweet out from our friend Dallas Fanatic. Michael Jordan is getting the coach. Sorry, it's Jordan and basketball in North Carolina. So he thinks North Carolina is about to get Dusty May. Johnny, what do you think about that?
It worries me a little bit because it's North Carolina.
It is North Carolina. I'm not worried about it.
I wouldn't be looking at I'd be looking at a certain other coach that plays Saturday.
Yeah.
You when certain schools and certain sports, you have to think about it. Like if you're a coach, unless you're already at your dream job and it's similar.
Donnie, that wasn't even the one that worried me. If anything, when I was not
the Kansas one,
it was Kansas.
Me too, bro. Kansas was the one out, but he's coming back.
This is what I say when people be like, "Oh, they're gonna leave for this job." Why would you leave Michigan? You have unlimited NIL resources.
Yep.
He's taking this team to the top. They're in the upper echelon of college basketball now.
Yep. And it's already built. He's just adding to it now.
And TJ,
he's got it.
And TJ, what was his number one non-negotiable when he came? You better give me what I want. And that's
NIL resource.
NIL. And
Michigan
they have everything.
Yeah, Michigan had to guarantee NIL for him to come here, and they did. They wouldn't do it for Juwan. They did it for Dusty May, though. I have a graphic I want to show y'all, too. I don't know if you've seen this yet, Johnny. This is a wild – I mean, I don't know if it's wild, but it's a pretty neat graphic with Dusty May just to show his greatness. See if I can find it. I showed it on the Tuesday show for anyone who watched us Tuesday. Where the fuck is it, bro? By the way, hey, Juju, you see how 5-star we might be getting?
Brandon
McCoy?
Yeah. I think he has real good upside.
Just he does.
Work on his jumper.
Damn, I really don't know where the fuck this graphic is, bro.
Stupid athletic ability. And he can score at the rim with the best of them.
Yeah, exactly. You just got to get a shot down. Check this graphic out, Johnny.
Jesus.
Now wild. Now imagine if the refs didn't focus on that Wisconsin game.
Now, did you see that graphic where he had the identical record between Michigan and FAU? I seen a while. It was a little bit ago, but
yeah, no, you're talking about FAU the last 2 years, his final 2 years.
Yeah, literally the identical.
Yeah. Was it 63-12 or some shit?
Something like that. Wild.
Yeah. Okay. Let's I got another super chat here. We already talked about Matt Miller. Matt Miller, I consider you a ball knower. Do better on that, bro. What are you talking about? Why would he say it's consistently overrated? Why would you say that this year? You're crazy. What are you talking about?
I mean, if it's past, I get it because but this year, this year is real deep.
Yeah, because all right, fair enough. There have been years where the Big Ten gets an 8-team representation or whatever. And they fucking bomb out in the first round and shit,
Yeah. Michigan State.
Yeah, like Michigan State.
Little bro them.
And fucking Maryland and shit. All right, we got Michigan here, $5 super chat. Michigan, look at what happens when you can't pay for players under the table illegally, and the big boys in the Big Ten can pay more than the SEC.
Mhm.
Big Ten runs this shit. Facts. We're all seeing it. People thought I was like Johnny when I first started doing the podcasting, and like my argument would be my argument was in the beginning of when I was doing this shit. The reason the SEC's had this on lock is because they playing by different rules. The reason Ohio State had that 20-year window that they all love to fucking like it's all they talk about as if nothing ever happened before then. It's because they were playing with different rules, bro. But now everyone's got money. So now it's whoever has the most resources, bro. It's really an arms race right now. But all right, let's get our next caller. We got Keith Rebar in the house. We'll pull him up. Keith,
hey
how
guys,
we doing, buddy?
doing great. Good to talk to you.
Yes, sir. How you doing, man?
Good. I'm excited about Saturday. I'm hoping for the best.
Absolutely. What do you think is going to happen, Keith?
I think they've got 3 freshmen, and there's always a risk when you're playing with freshmen that they're going to hit a wall. Because those 3 freshmen probably averaged playing about 25 games last year. Now they're approaching 40.
Well, all right. To that point,
Duke freshman hit the wall.
Well, all right, Johnny, Juju, let me hit you guys with Keith's point. Like, what do we think about that? I have also thought, like, what if the moment's too big for the freshmen?
That's definitely a possibility. I think I talked about that on my post game of the Tennessee win, that they got 3 freshmen. Yeah, they're freshman phenoms, but they're still freshmen. You can force them to be freshmen. It could be, who was that? Duke with Zion, RJ Barrett, and Cam Reddish. They're still freshmen. So they still have a lot to learn about playing the game. So you can expose them, but you're going to have to force them. These ain't no scrub freshmen. You're going to have to force them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think in the games that did happen, you look at the Texas Tech one that they lost, much like some veterans like JT Toppin like really stepped up. So obviously it's possible. Do I think it's gonna happen? No, I don't. I think that they played really well together. Even when they end those losses, I think they played really well. But it's always possible. We have a veteran team, so it's possible.
Yeah. We got to force the issue. We got to force them to be freshmen.
I don't know who said it, but I think they actually have a significantly stronger backcourt than we do, and we have a slightly better front court than they do. So for in the starting lineup, I think they have the advantage, but our depth is better than theirs. So our overall team's probably good, but I would give them the advantage on the starting 5.
Yeah, I agree. With that.
What I don't know if I agree with them having a better starting 5. But
I mean, Namari is the worst starter on the floor.
Namari?
It's not even close. Namari is 1,000% the worst starter on the floor.
Yeah, but he winning though. You see his girl? He fucking winning, bro.
He is definitely winning.
Bro winning. Yeah, bro winning, bro. We had Namari on the show in the summer. If he wins the Natty, I gotta get him back on. But what'd you guys think of Dusty May's comments before he left for the bus? Did you guys see that?
I didn't.
I'm scared. That answer sounds like a guy that might be willing to leave.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about that.
Oh,
no,
okay.
I don't think so. I don't think so, Keith. I think we're gonna be all right with Dusty staying. But he made these comments here. I don't know how good this audio is gonna be. No, you can't hear it. But essentially what he said was, we really appreciate you guys being here. I'll be brief. I promise you, I'll be a lot more long-winded when we are celebrating at the parade after we win the championship. What do you guys think about Dusty calling a shot?
I think Dusty's a silent killer. Like,
yeah,
I think he's gonna when we win it all. I think he's gonna show something.
But you think Dusty is gonna have some Dan Hurley in him?
Yeah. Speaking of that, I know people have issue. I love Dan Hurley, bro.
Oh, me too,
I love Dan Hurley,
bro. I'm a Dan Hurley fan, bro. I like coaches like that, man.
bro. I like
Dude,
that fire that he has.
bro. You know what? You know another coach I like that people hate?
Who?
McCronin.
McCronin,
Cronin, bro.
bro.
I think Cronin's a dog. I like coaches like that. I'm sorry.
Now,
I like
him for me is more whiny than Dan Hurley.
well, yeah, I'll give you that. But a lot of coaches whine, you know, like
yeah.
But Cronin's, bro, he calls his fucking team out though. Like he does have that old school mentality, you know.
I'll never forget he sent his own player to the locker room for some shit that he thought he did when he didn't do.
Yeah. During the game. During the game.
Told his
I
ass
know.
to go to the
That was
locker
funny as
room.
hell.
TJ, I agree with you on this one. I think Cronin is tough, blunt, and a fighter.
I agree. And that's the type of coach I want. Like I've always said this, like
you want him after he misdiagnosed, quote unquote, Mara?
all right, no. Okay,
That's
so
terrible.
time out.
No, we want a coach that fights as hard as Cronin does.
Oh, we already got him.
Let me say this, Juju. But Dusty's you know what I was like thinking about a lot is, you know, like people are like, oh, Michigan has all the money, that's why they're good. No, the reality is Dusty's an excellent evaluator and developer. That's what separates him. Why is Mara playing as well as he is? Because Dusty identified how to use him. Like he evaluated him, said, okay, he fits exactly what I'm looking for, and then he developed him. Elliot Cadeau's shot is a clear example. Yaxel Landenberg becoming a top 10 pick is a clear example. You have all these dudes who are taking that step to better. Look at Trey McKinney's development this year as the year went on. Look at LJ Kason from last year to this year. Dusty's just an elite developer, bro.
I do want to say though, I do think all of that is like. I do think the only negative is I do think Yax took a backseat in the aspect of the starting lineup doesn't allow him to score like he can, because you can't post him up with Mara on the floor, and he has a post game that is not being used and has not been used because you can only use it when him and Morez are on the floor together. So I do think he takes a back seat in a sense, but overall player, I do think he gets like a bump IQ wise, especially.
Remember,
Go ahead.
I disagree. I disagree with you there. I don't think Yaxel has taken a step back or not hustled for 1 minute that he was on the floor. In the games that he had less statistics, it was because other players were hot and he was willing to feed that to that hot player, like Damari Burnett at Penn State. He was perfectly happy to see his teammate be the star of the game, and I think that's the leadership from Yaxel that's making this team great.
I don't think you understand like what I'm saying. That I do agree with, but I think it's like it's all about spacing. If you watch Jax at UAB, everywhere he stopped, he's played the 4 or the 5, where he has had his back to the basket. And with the starting lineup, you're asking him to be a 3 and sit on the perimeter.
Sometimes a 4.
But when he goes to the bench, now you're asking him to be a true big. So I think he's incredibly, like, with 2 different lineups, they're asking him to do a lot. And like I said, I think he takes a back seat in the starting lineup because he's so good in the post. And we've seen him go to the post. And he's a high percentage shot maker in the post. He doesn't take a lot. That's what I mean by takes a back seat in his shot selection, in his points. Like, everything you said is good. It's great. I just think that's the only thing he's taking a backseat. It's not a terrible thing. I mean, we're winning. The team is 30-something and 3. I just think, like, if you did not have Mara, he would probably average around 19.
Yeah, okay.
And 8.
Yeah. I to your point, like, yeah, they try and run the pick and roll. They try and get their offense going. Yax typically comes in, like, once we get about, like, 10, 15 on the board, then you start seeing Yax. Unless we're cold. If we're shooting cold, then they actually do try to get Yaxel involved sooner. But I kind of agree with that, Juju, that they do kind of try and run their offense, and then Yax gets involved as the game goes on. But another thing, too, and like to Keith's point, we were talking about the games before where he didn't perform as well. Let's not forget, when he had that calf injury, he had a good, like, 4 to 6 games where his play fell off. And that was during the Wisconsin. I believe that was during when we lost to Wisconsin, or, like, right after. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see though. But yeah, so that's where we are there. Any final thoughts here, Keith?
I guess the final thought is I am on Michigan football. I love our running back room. I have no doubts about it.
Hell yeah.
If Hyder is better than Jordan, we're going to have one of the best running backs in the run rooms in the country. But every other position, including quarterback, I don't think Bryce Underwood won his job last year. So if we don't get
what do you mean he didn't win it? Who was his competition? I mean, I think he won. You think he won by default is what you mean?
Oh, I'm saying where he ended up last year is not strong enough year. If he had Julian Sands' year, I would say he won the right to start this season. But
I don't think you had to do Julian Sands. I mean, he had statistically one of the craziest seasons
ever.
Yeah, but like I'm saying, if Underwood had a statistically strong year, I would say he earned the right to be the starter this year. Now I hope he wins it. I said something about that on another channel, and they said Tommy Carr has thrown more interceptions than Bryce, and I said, well then, like Benny Hill said, bring me the winner. I want the winner, the best quarterback to play. But right now, I don't know who that is. Because Bryce just didn't do it on the field like last year. Like you said, we had no deep threat when we had Bryce. And same goes with the receiver, the offensive line, and all three levels of defense. I agree with one of the guys in the chat that said, I'm saving my enthusiasm for September. I want to see what these guys can do, but I just have a lot of questions on this team. I'm hoping that all of this spin we're getting is good.
Well, I'll say this, Keith. I think you can buy the hype on wide receivers. I'm so confident that because listen, the film of each individual player is we have the best room of talent we've had since 17 and then going all the way back to 05. Which was your Manningham, Breston, and Avant room.
That was a great room.
Yeah. And then the 17 was the potential of the Nico Collins, Tariq Black, Donovan Peoples-Jones, Oliver Martin. Obviously, it didn't come to fruition, but the talent in our room is the best it's been since then. I had someone argue with me, how do you know that? Because I fucking watch I know. Because I know. And not only that, they're ranked at a level that we've not had receivers.
And
Jamie
and that's not saying.
One.
And that's not saying much.
It's not. Who's been our wide receivers? Roman Wilson, Nico Collins, who is nice, but he never,
Like
I also want to caution.
Samaj was starting last year,
right?
Yeah, but he was starting for political reasons.
Political reasons, agendas. So all right, so listen, I'm all in on the offense. I think everything about the offense is true. But Bryce is the question, and that's fair. If anyone wants to hold excitement because they want to see Bryce actually, they want to see tangible evidence, not just fucking hype like we heard last year. Completely understandable. Defensively, yeah, I still think it's fair to have questions about the front six, front seven until that's truly showing us more. We're gonna a linebacker room like Juju, bro. We don't hear a lot about the linebacker room in camp. We really don't.
I've heard some good things about the linebacker room.
Yeah, but no one. But there's all right. But here's what you don't hear about.
I don't know who the starters are.
What I'm saying is you don't hear you're hearing about. We don't hear anything about linebacker like we do Savon Hyder. Now, all right, that's not fair because Savon Hyder is elite. Because look at his huddle tape, Johnny. It says Gatorade Player of the Year. I'm him still, son. He put that in his huddle tape. I'm him still. Fucking legend.
Before we get too far away from Bryce, I just want to comment on one thing. The whole practice and interception thing, I don't really hold crazy candle to, because JJ threw hella interceptions in practice. His first year starting, his second year starting, even in the Natty when we had a disgusting defense. Interceptions in practice are fine to me. Are you going to do that shit in the game?
Yeah, and it's early.
Yeah, you're learning a new system. On top of it, it's a new defense. It's way easier just to plug and play a defense and just go.
Did you guys hear that both Sprague and Link moved inside?
Well, Sprite didn't move. I think he's been taking.
Not yet. They're playing with the idea. He hasn't moved in yet at all. But it's in case Babaloa comes back and he's ready to go. They want their best 5.
I do not think it's a bad idea because he's the least athletic out of them all.
Bro, I proposed the Sprague idea when he committed. And maybe it might even be in the recruiting video itself where the fucking guy like challenges me. He's like, you don't know what I lost all respect for you because you said a 6'8" guard. You motherfucker. Bro, that happens. If you have a 6'4", 6'5" quarterback, it's not a problem, bro.
Well, see, my point is, we don't know who our starting offensive line is yet.
No,
we don't know who our starting defensive line is.
I'll tell you who it is.
It's ideal offensive line, though, way more than you can defense.
I'll tell you who it is. It's going to be Blake Frazier at left tackle. It's going to be Evan Link at left guard. Jake Grenera at center. Right guard is the battle. That's the battle. It's either a Phobie, Norton, or
Ace Hamilton.
Yeah, Ace. Well, that's an interesting name that's popping up right now in camp. And then right tackle right now is Andrew Sprague. But when Babaloa's back, they may move Sprague inside. Huh?
He's still not back?
No. He's jogging now, though. He's jogging now. He's moving.
Speaking of like fucking injury, I'm waiting for John Daly to get back. Guys. That's June 1st.
June 1st.
I can't wait to hear things about Smith Snowden when he's back and healthy. There's a couple guys that are just banged up.
Evan Link's banged up right now too. That's the other thing is Evan Link's not even starting. But yeah, you could put money on that starting. At least I gave you 4. I don't know who the right guard is. That's being figured out in camp right now.
As long as it's not Norton or Phobie in my guard room, I won't.
I don't know. I'm interested to see what Harding can do with a Phobie. A Phobie's a promising player. I think
real
so.
quick.
Look, I'm dead ass not worried about the offensive line.
No, I'm not either.
I think the pass protection is going to be a lot better. I think that the run blocking was already fucking like. Let's be real. It was one of the best in the country. Run blocking was.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Real quick before we done passed it, but
yeah, we're
gonna find out real quick how far Bryce has come along. Week 2. Yeah. We're gonna find out real fast.
Yeah.
Right. And Johnny, do you think Brent Venables is going to take it easy on Bryce for us?
No, he looking like barbecue chicken. It's like,
bro, you already know Cole Sullivan's giving him the goods, bro.
Oh yeah, that's right. Cole Sullivan.
I mean, how much can he really give him? It's a complete new system.
Well, he knows, but he knows Underwood's tendencies. He knows Underwood. He went up against him. Like he knows.
You're gonna have to show me. You're gonna have to burn my defense.
I mean, bro, year two. I don't. He better not have the same tendencies.
I mean, you just gave me another worry, TJ. You just gave me another worry, TJ.
I don't think
because Sullivan's a big playmaker.
That's right. Yeah, Sullivan.
He gets fumbled. He forces fumbles and gets picks.
Bro, I fucking brought it up Tuesday. I said, I know I'm bringing up old shit and you shouldn't do that. But like, I brought up Cole Sullivan. I was like, imagine Cole Sullivan in this defense. Like, dude, the 2 things that like I can't get rid of is losing Julian Walker at the signing day and then fucking Cole Sullivan. Those ones are killing me right now, bro. I still think about those like every 72 hours.
In the edge shit for everyone that's worried about Carter Meadows and his fucking weight. He is going to be damn near 250 by the time he gets on campus.
Good. I want it. But all right, Keith, we'll get out of here. We'll talk to you next week, buddy. All right.
All right. Good deal. Go blue.
Go blue, buddy. All right. We do have one caller. We're going to make it quick though, Tim. I do want to, because you hung on the line. Oh shit, I brought Johnny down. Fucking one. We'll make it quick, Tim, if you're ready, because we're up against it. We didn't get the second hour here. So, Timothy, how we doing, brother? No, Timothy's busy. All right, let's get some final thoughts then.
Final thoughts. We're gonna cut down some nets Saturday. Then Monday, we're gonna finish it off with the final net to cut down for the year championship. That the Michigan B-ball natty will be finally done loading. It's been loading all year.
And the start of the dynasty. Keep going, Johnny.
As far as football, though, Bryce, I'm ready for I need to see the steps. And I know people were saying like that was a different staff, but a quarterback is different. I can pick up on your tendencies regardless of the system. Just because you're in a new system doesn't mean you have broken your tendencies. So if you're still a first read quarterback, you're still a first read quarterback. It don't matter the system. You got to show that you can read the field and go through progressions
for a year.
So it's different. Like a linebacker is a little bit different going to a defense, and but quarterback, those tendencies are big.
You're right.
He has to progress. We have to see the progression. If not, I'm gonna tell you right now, Bryce is gonna have to force Venables to respect him. He's gonna have to do it. Because why would I give him the respect? He ain't earned it. He ain't earned the respect. So I'm gonna force him. Once he burns me, okay, he burned me for a touchdown. All right, now I'll switch it up.
Mm-hmm.
You got me. You got me. Now I'll switch it up.
Right. Yeah, and like not only that, when Bryce went against him last year, Bryce didn't have a full green light. That's the thing too, is Brent has not gone against Underwood with a green light to run.
That is true.
On top of go against them with an opened up offense either.
All fact.
So easy for him.
Sure, yeah, let's he didn't go against wide receivers who could catch a ball either.
Yeah, let's jumbo up. Let's play 12 persons. No, you know what? Let's go.
Well, Marsh wasn't playing that game.
And if I don't see the progression like I want, I'm gonna have a deep hatred for that staff last year.
I just don't see.
I'll say this. Go ahead, Juju. Go ahead.
I just don't see no progression. I mean, look, Dampier passed the ball 24 times a game last year, and he is nowhere near the talent. You can point to, okay, defense is in the – okay, cool. You still got to go out there and do it. And he passed the ball 24 times. He had a great ratio, and his decision-making, I went back and watched the film. I had 9 cut-ups of all 22s and watched Dampier this whole offseason. The job that they did with him, and he's a run-first quarterback, has been phenomenal. So I don't know how much of improvement. There's going to be improvement.
Yeah. Well, I'll say this. And actually, I meant to hit this earlier. We were talking about Dakota Garan. Remember I was talking about Dakota Garan? I had a point to make. Well, he said what he saw at practice is Michigan is airing the ball out. Like, he said what he saw last year versus this year is completely different. When he was at practice, and now I'm sure they put some, they were a little incentivized to make sure they air the ball out in front of Dakota Garan, Juju. But
that was the last staff, though.
Well, the year prior, the last exactly. But the new staff, they're airing the ball out. Like, it's very promising. Like they're slinging that thing. He said. So, I'm encouraged. I think Bryce is gonna. I'll say this, and too bad Johnny just walked away. But if Bryce Underwood does not, all right. So I'm glad Johnny's here. If Bryce Underwood does not develop or does not take that step, Johnny, and we have a quarterback similar to the one we had towards the end of last year, then we got to have an honest conversation.
No,
we're gonna have a very uncomfortable conversation at some point in the season, bro.
If it's close to like the end, bro, then we definitely, bro. That's definitely a conversation. I don't think it's gonna be that all.
I hope not. I don't think so either.
I hope not, because you got to see the progression, especially by the end of the year. Early in the year, you could say he's still learning the system. He wasn't coached at all last year,
right?
But by the time OSU is coming around, hey, all bets are off.
That's really got to be a conversation.
I need you to be balling now.
Swear to God, that's really got to be a conversation about Bryce, because this man was working with Palmer. Like,
I know.
Like, there is no fucking excuse not to have improvement.
Right. His entire I know. And he's got dedicated coaches now, and they got a program for him. So that's where we are. But all right, Juju, give us a final thought here, brother.
This weekend's gonna be great. We're gonna win it all. We're gonna win Natty. We're in everything school. Some schools just they don't have that fortune, and I feel bad for them being a one-trick pony. And on that note, you can find me on Twitter down in the left corner at @UM_Jew_.
My man, are you guys still doing your show or what's up?
No, I got busy.
Dude, and disappeared on me.
And so, John, I get
it, dog. Because
I figured that's what it was. That's why I didn't, because it's really the off season and you get busy and it's like,
I know.
That's
Bro,
why
I'm
I ain't been on this show. I've been nowhere.
I know, Jude, you've been away, bro. Bro, I've been slammed myself, so I get it, brother. I'm not even lying to you. Like, if I was starting from scratch right now, I don't know if I could do consistent shows. Like, because we have this show, because things are established, I can hop on here. We could do the damn thing. But like, I was late Tuesday. You know, like I'm busy as shit too. But that's life, brother. We keep moving. We do the damn thing. All right, guys, that's the end of the show. We appreciate you, Timothy. Next week we will get the update. Okay, buddy. We'll get the update next week. But we're wrapping up the show now. Did not get to the second hour, but that's okay. My final thoughts are simply this. Let's lock in Saturday, boys. Lock the F in and appreciate it too. Because like I know we're almost getting a little spoiled, but I don't want to say it unless we win the Natty. But like it's becoming an expectation to make runs in March, which that's wonderful, but that's not normal. That's not normal. So let's enjoy the run. And then someone mentioned the Frozen 4 hockey game. That is not this weekend. The next game for the Frozen 4 is going to be Thursday, April 9th. Okay. Which probably not doing a call-in show that day because I'm locking in, bro. We'll figure it out though. Me and Johnny will figure it out.
Who do we play? Isn't
we got shit. I thought we have I think Denver next. Let me see.
Denver, I think, yeah.
Which I used to live right by Denver.
I haven't watched a lick of Denver the whole year.
Yeah, it looks we have what the fuck is this? Oh, that's weird.
Somebody was saying super chats too, but real quick,
my bad.
The thing about having the new staff is when you didn't have good coaching last year as a quarterback, and you picked up all those bad habits. Now they have to take the time for you to get rid of all those bad habits and relearn you how to instill the good ones, the muscle memory of good habits. So it's not just, we got rid of that coach. We got a new coach. He's right off the bat. He's right back into it. No, he gotta lose them bad habits first. He gotta relearn. So this ain't the video game.
But to double off that, Johnny, like they have 13 games of footage to go off of, not just practice. They got footage, which is if you're gonna correct bad habits, it's live action game footage, which is the best type of footage that you can get instead of just practice.
Facts. But yeah, I just wanted to, because it's a new coaching staff. It is, but you got to understand, like when you build bad habits and that muscle memory of doing things the wrong way sets in, now you're not starting at 0, you're starting at negative 25. You're at negative 25 and you're building your way back up to 100.
Yeah, there's no excuses for him this coming season.
But
there's zero.
Put the work in.
All right. Fuck. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something, but my bad. All right, let's read the super chats. I don't know what I'm gonna say. Dallas Fanatic. Hey, don't leave, brother. I got something to tell y'all. But Tree Dog's already. Hey, at least
holy shit.
Notre Dame wins fencing natties. What's up, Juju?
No, I was just saying, like, holy shit, fencing natties. Like, I didn't even.
They won a fencing net. He was trying to flex that the other day because he was
he
on Discord, bro? We're in the Discord, and he was like, he was talking about off-season recruiting, and I'm like, bro, we don't want to hear that. We about to win a natty. And he posted a picture of the fencing natty at Notre Dame. We roasted him for like an hour.
Bro, when's the last time Notre Dame been good at basketball?
I'm about to give Notre Dame some props right now. You ready for this? I'm about to draft Jeremiah Love in my dynasty league. I got number 1 pick. I'm getting Jeremiah Love. So there you go, Dallas Fanatic. There you go. I'm gonna support your boy. All right, he's gonna be on my roster. He's gonna help me win money. All right, we got next super chat. We got Michigander in the house. Jay Hill will eat John Mateer alive.
I actually agree with this.
Really? Want to elaborate?
Because John Mateer, when sped up, makes so many mistakes. We couldn't fucking tackle him.
I thought
so. But you look at it. You look at what Texas did. You look at what some of these other defenses did that were disciplined.
He is who I thought he was.
But we can get, bro. Matthew can attest to this times 30. He is not a good quarterback. He is a running back playing quarterback. And I thought he would be in the Heisman race. I thought he was going to be a good quarterback last year. But you went and watched the rest of the season. Hand injury or not, his decision making is terrible.
Yeah,
I
he
don't know.
just made us look bad because we
For the injury,
weren't
though.
cohesive.
We made him look good.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
We
There's
made him
some
a Heisman hopeful.
He was, but he was
We
playing,
dead ass did, bro.
he was playing at a Heisman level though until that injury. He was. It
I'm
wasn't
not
just
gonna
like,
lie. Some of the tackles he did break, I was like, all right, bro.
bro.
like-
He was playing great. All right, Venables hasn't seen an offense like this, Juju.
Yeah, I mean,
I
I'm
hope you
expecting a
right.
lot.
I
I'm
mean,
ex-
dude, Venables. Come on, Venables coached Clemson, bro. He's seen everything.
My brother man is
Yeah,
really
yeah.
seeing everything. Like, let's be real,
He
man.
went against Bama at its peak. You know, he went to war with Saban and shit, man. Like,
OSU with Justin Fields.
yeah. He's seen it. I mean, listen, Venables is a great DC, but we'll be all right. We'll be all right. All right, boys. That's it for the show. Appreciate everyone rocking with us. Let's enjoy Saturday. Hopefully the boys make it. And then let's get a natty on Monday.
Yeah.
All right, boys. As you know, it's always go blue,
Go-
fuck Ohio.
blue.
Tell your mother you love her. And let's get a dub.